All right, so this is an example of how to apply the ping command and the IP config. You will type CMD, go to CMD, right click, and they then say run as administrator. All right. The next thing that you need to do is say yes to it, and here we are. The first command that I'm going to use is ping. All right, this is to see whether some website is active on the internet. Let's say www.calstatela.edu. So we are getting a reply. What does this mean? That means this particular website is now active. What is the IP address of this website? 130.182.160. In other words, the domain name was resolved into an IP address. Each computer has an IP address. And the web server on this campus is located on a computer with that IP address. How do we know? We know that by doing the following thing. Let's open a web browser. What's that? 130.182.61? Is that right? 160. 132. So if you type 132 dot what? Sorry, 130.182. Thanks. 130.182. I hope I did everything right. 130.182.160. What do you see? It's CalState LA. Alright, so the CalState LA, you used a domain name and it was translated into an IP address. You might want to get additional information on domain name, because if you want to host a website for your business, you must have some understanding of a domain name and an IP. Now, if you want to register for a domain name, where would you go? You will go to a company that provides you with domain name service. So give me the name of a company. The one I'm using is known as, I didn't create the name. It's called GoDaddy. Yeah, that's the name of the company. It's one of the leading providers. I didn't create it. I mean, they did it. All right, so here you can go and check for a domain name and purchase your domain name. These companies also offer you turnkey solutions to host your own business. They have e-stores. You don't have to program. You can go and pay $24 a month or $50 a month and you have your own business. Remember, today's business do not need bricks and mortars. You can open a shop where? On the internet. If you know how to attract the traffic, there you are. Okay. First and foremost, what do? These are known as the top level domains. See the top level domains? Many of them are the top level domains. You have .com, .info, .net, .org. All right. What else? So in your case, if you want to open up a business, what do? The first thing you need to do is check and see whether that domain is available. So let's give a name. You want to open a business yourself? Think of a name. Explore LB. Ooh. Why would you want to explore? I just kidding. Yes. Tolerate my. Now, if we are used to, I don't know whether you guys, the Indian humor is quite weird. I don't know whether you guys have heard. This is being recorded. That's not very good. Whether you have heard Russell Peters? Oh, yeah. Gives a bad name for all of us. So if you say explore.db and go, all right, it will check and see whether that domain is available for you. All right, so right now you look at it and see explore LB. it should tell you whether the domain is now available or not. Anyway, since it's taking a little bit of time, see, it's searching for the domain to see whether it's available. Now, the second command I want to show you is as follows. We'll talk about the ipconfig command. All right, config. Write this down /all. All right, and now you will get all the information that you need to know about your computer. And this is an absolutely important command. And the things that you need to remember, what is your IP address right now? Tell me what your IP address is. The command is ipconfig/all. Here. This is the command, ipconfig/all. You will have a question on both ping and ipconfig/all. All right. And in this particular case, what you see here, you see all these things. All right. Don't worry about many of these things. The only thing you need to be concerned about is your IP address. What exactly is your IP address? Your IP address is the one that you see here. Now write two things down here. One is known as IPv4 and the other one is known as IPv6. IPv4 and IPv6. That's as much technical terms that we are going to use today. Let's see how this one comes out.